Hi, I'm Greg and welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at the Chopin Opus 10 number 4 Etude, and there's four areas in particular that I've been targeting, and I want to look at the second area, which brings us to measures 27, 28, and 29. So the problem that I'm having here is measure 25. The way it's written, it's showing intervals in the left hand. But in hindsight, there's a chord. The right hand thumb makes triads with the left hand. So instead of playing this the way it's written and voiced, I changed the fingering so that I could maintain the speed at the higher tempo. I changed it so that the left hand is grabbing the F major. So what's the problem then? That. Do that. Now the stretch starts to get to be too much. But at some point it goes out of my reach, and it's these last two. Now why didn't I just do it the way it was written? Because when I did it that way, the fingering got me in trouble at the speed that it's calling for it to be played. So I had to change the fingering. I saw a video of Russo. Everybody knows Russo. And this person was flying. And I happened to see that they're just doing the 16ths in the right hand and they were catching the chords in the left hand. And I thought, man, that's clever. I'm going to try that. And it helped one area, hindered another area that I didn't have a problem with. So it's a dog with a different set of fleas. I'm going to stick with the Russo change only because it's giving me more accuracy. I have a better percentage chance of nailing that passage consistently if I were to try playing it the way it's shown here. This is me now. This is just me. I'm a composer at heart. I am not a touring concert pianist. But I really have a drive to want to learn this song, so I want to try to do it the best I can. Okay, so what does that all mean? Well, it means that there's like a little digital hedge, so to speak. Not as bad as the one that's going to come, but yet there's still a change of your... Now my right hand thumb has to now do what's written, and the problem is I have to find the fingering that's going to let me do... Let me just play the whole thing again here. It's that little transition there. When I had the old fingering at work, when I have this new fingering, which helps the first part, it's hindering me here. So this is the dilemma, which brings up an old proverb that one of my other professors once told me many, many years ago, and that was, once you pick a fingering, and this is a little short Bulgarian theory instructor, and he would talk with the broken English, yes, and he would talk like this, and he would say, once you pick a fingering, Gregory, you stick with it. You must stick with it. And so I can see the wisdom there. I mean, seriously, he could have added, because it'll come back to haunt you if you don't. So, yeah, it took me almost a month to relearn the fingering. I had to unlearn the way I did it and relearn this. And now that I'm kind of stuck here, it's like, well... This is the problem that I'm having, so I would be real interested if anybody out there has any suggestions on a solid fingering that might get me through this passage. you can see where the trouble's going to fall when we get to those speeds. So that's kind of where I'm at. See you on the next one.